The Poppy's Café had always been a predictable place for Jada, a 28-year-old waitress who found comfort in its slow pace. Nestled in a quiet part of town, the cafe was a haven for regulars, mostly retirees who shared stories of the good old days over coffee and pie. For Jada, the cozy cafe was a small escape, a steady routine that rarely offered surprises. It wasn't just a job, it was a constant in her life, where she could find solace in the gentle hum of conversations and the aroma of freshly brewed coffee. But tonight was different. The familiar chime of the bell above the door broke the quiet rhythm, and in walked someone Jada never imagined she'd see in a place like Poppy's, Elon Musk. Jada froze mid-motion. The world's most talked-about entrepreneur strolled in as casually as any other customer. His presence turned heads, drawing murmurs from the regulars. Musk looked a bit tired, as though he'd just come from a whirlwind of meetings, but he carried his usual air of confidence. He chose a seat by the window, his gaze distant, as though he were lost in thought. It wasn't every day a tech mogul graced the humble cafe, and the room buzzed with speculation. Whispers flew across the tables like a brisk wind. "What's he doing here?" One man muttered. "Bet he's buying up the town next," another said with a shake of his head. The opinions varied, but the curiosity was unanimous. Jada took a deep breath and approached him, her nerves tingling. "Hi there, what can I get for you tonight?" she asked, keeping her voice steady. "Just a coffee, black? And maybe a slice of whatever pie you have," he replied simply, his tone surprisingly unassuming. She nodded, quickly preparing his order while feeling the weight of the room's collective gaze. Musk, meanwhile, seemed unfazed by the attention, sipping his coffee and staring out the window. The calm atmosphere didn't last long. A gruff voice broke the stillness. "Excuse me," called Frank, a regular known for his outspoken nature. He stood by Musk's table, his arms crossed. "Aren't you the guy who helped start OpenAI and then sued them? Now you're doing your own AI thing? Seems a bit hypocritical, don't you think?" Musk turned to face Frank, his expression unreadable. The cafe grew tense as all eyes fixated on the exchange. "I have concerns about OpenAI's direction," Musk said evenly. "I believe AI should be aligned with truth and benefit humanity, not serve hidden agendas. That's why I started xAI, to build something transparent and accountable." Frank scoffed, crossing his arms tighter. "Yeah, right. Just another billionaire trying to control the world. Tell me, how's this different from all the other big tech power grabs?" Jada felt her stomach tighten. Frank wasn't known for tact, but his words carried the skepticism many shared. Musk's calm demeanor didn't waver, but Jada could sense the tension in the air. Before she could stop herself, she spoke up. "Look," she said, her voice clear but trembling slightly. "It's easy to criticize, but at least he's trying to tackle problems that most people wouldn't even dare to face. Whether you agree with him or not, he's working towards something bigger than himself. Isn't that worth acknowledging?" The cafe fell silent. Musk glanced at her, his eyes softening in what seemed like genuine gratitude. Frank, however, was unmoved. "We'll see if all his big ideas actually help anyone," he muttered before returning to his seat. Jada felt the heat of embarrassment rising in her cheeks, but she stood her ground. Yet the tension lingered, and her boss, Mr. Smith, emerged from the back, his frown deepening as he assessed the scene. "Jada, a word, please," he said, motioning her to the side. Behind the counter, he expressed his disappointment. "This is a small-town cafe, not a debate stage. You've upset the regulars, and that's not good for business. I think it's best if tonight is your last shift." The words hit her like a blow. Poppy's Café had been her safe space, and now it was gone. The next morning, Jada arrived to collect her things. She moved quietly, avoiding eye contact with the regulars, her heart heavy with regret. Just before noon, the familiar chime of the bell rang again. She turned to see Musk walking in, his expression purposeful. He approached her at the counter, and to her surprise, he smiled. "I wanted to thank you for standing up for me last night," he said. "That took guts. People don't often defend what they believe in, especially when it's unpopular." Before Jada could respond, Musk continued. "I'm looking for someone like you, someone with integrity and heart. My foundation needs people who care about making a difference. If you're interested, I'd like to offer you a position." Jada stared at him, stunned. It felt surreal. The cafe, her safe haven, was gone. But here was an opportunity to step into a world she never imagined. "Yes," she finally managed to say, her voice filled with a mix of excitement and disbelief. "I'd love to." As Musk left, leaving the regulars gaping in his wake, Jada felt something she hadn't in a long time: hope. Standing up for what she believed in had cost her one job, but opened the door to a future full of possibilities. Thank you so much for joining us for Jada's incredible story. It's a reminder that sometimes, standing up for what you believe in can lead to challenges, but it can also open doors to opportunities you never thought possible. Jada's journey shows us the power of courage, integrity, and staying true to your values, even when the odds seem stacked against you. So, What did you think of Jada's decision to speak up? Do you think you would have done the same in her situation? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your perspective. If this story resonated with you, don't forget to hit that like button and share it with someone who could use a little inspiration today. And if you're new here, welcome to the channel. We share stories just like this one. Stories that remind us of the strength of the human spirit, the power of kindness, and the beauty of unexpected opportunities. Make sure to subscribe and turn on those notifications so you never miss an update. We post regularly, and we're always bringing you heartwarming tales, thought-provoking moments, and stories that make you think about the world a little differently. And if you want to be part of our growing community, check out our other videos. You might just find another story that inspires you or sparks a great conversation. Once again, thank you for watching. Remember, every act of courage, no matter how small it seems, has the potential to make a big impact. Stay bold, stay kind, and we'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care and keep believing in the power of standing up for what's right. See you soon.